What do you think about police brutality in America? Is it a growing issue, or are just people just overreacting about it?
I think that people are overreacting about it. I think it just depends on the situation and just the situation that the police were at hand. People are taking it the wrong way instead of actually listening and seeing the situation.
Me, I've fought police before, twice. About 14. I think they're just doing their job. Me, I think it'd be fun to be a police and be fighting people.
I feel it's more being noticed now. It's always been an issue, but now people are kind of speaking out about it, and it's actually, yeah. I feel like it's always been an issue. My grandpa was a was in police, yeah, and he said it's been going on forever. It's just now becoming an issue. People are speaking out about it.
No, it's absolutely an actual real issue. I think racism is something that's endemic in our society, both domestically and internationally. It's been a huge part of our history, and it's not something that in 2015 has just mythically gone away. Police brutality is just a representation of racism in our society. I think it's a problem that we need to face head on. We need to be working positively with civilians and police forces to come to solutions that are best for society, best for citizens and civilians, but also helping police feel safe as well, right? I mean, there's two sides to this issue, and it's important that both sides are heard and work constructively towards a solution. There's been a lot of finger pointing in this issue, and I think that's a huge problem. I think working together is where you're going to see solutions.
What is your view on abortion? Is it beneficial to science, or is it morally wrong?
It's a woman's choice, whatever she wants to do. Like, it's her option. No one else can really decide it for her.
So abortion, I think as a man, I don't have as much of a right to speak to it. As a woman, I think it's, a woman's issue, and I think women are the ultimate, should be the ultimate decision makers, and unfortunately you're not.
I think abortion should be left up to the girl to make the decision. Personally, I think it's morally wrong. I don't think I would ever do it, but I think that girls should have the choice to make that decision on their own. It shouldn't be stated by laws on what she can or can't do.
I believe that it was an issue that wasn't really kind of taken seriously in past years, and now that everything is becoming more vocalized and media is starting to care more, that's why everyone's starting to care. I do believe that it is being over-exaggerated because there is stuff that the media isn't telling us, and media can always alter the way things are seen.
As a woman, I feel like I have the right to do whatever I want with my body and whenever I would like, because it is my body. And I think in certain situations, you may not feel like having a child is right for you, and that's totally fine. Or you may feel like you do want to have a child, and that's totally fine. I feel like whatever you want to do, that's your business. So handle it. You're grown, it's your body, do what you want to do.
What is your position on the local election as a student?
The only city council nominee who I'm familiar with is Melissa Derrick. She works in my office at the Center for International Studies as an administrator, and she's nothing but supportive and helpful in her role there. I know she's been endorsed by the local Student Democratic Organization. I think she'd make a great candidate. I think she's running for place 5 or place 6. And I know she's been very active over the years, particularly critical of some of the issues that we faced with kind of development around the river. That's really obviously over the last year with the flooding and things become more and more central. So I think she would make a great candidate. Other than that, unfortunately, I'm not as informed as I wish I was. But that is what I know about the current city council race.
I know nothing about the local election, so I can't tell you anything about that.
I don't know anything about the election.
I know nothing about the local election.
On the local election, I honestly do not know much, but I will read about it in the newspaper or the local news here. So it's not really projected much on campus.
Honestly, I don't know a lot. I can't say I'm too involved in politics. I won't even lie for you. It's just, I don't know why. I'm not interested. I was actually talking about this with my friends the other day. I don't know. I don't really keep up with elections and things like that. I know what I stand for, and then I may understand like, okay, this is the person I should vote for because we have the same beliefs. But as far as local elections go, I don't really feel like there's a lot of opportunity to learn. I wish there were more opportunities on campus for us to become more acquainted with the people they want us to vote for, but I'm just really not that aware. I know that sounds awful, but I'm not.